Ah, you're alive. Nice. There's no multi-switch set up yet, though. Oh, I like that link in the background.
Why
How
did
that's
he?
done. Pretty awesome.
Okay, fix that. Yeah, for some reason, like, the adjustment went off though, so I had to readjust him. But all I really have to wait for is Rambly to get on, and we'll
10
set up
minutes, MPainTrain!
that stream, and we'll be good. I'm muting myself on.
Crimson Evix. Streaming the Zelda 1 randomizer. Nice. I like how this works. It betrays what everyone's playing. Right, I'm gonna be right back. Grab me a drink, have a quick bio, and then we can probably start.
Sounds good.
There we go. Yeah, you told me. That would be nice. We might be starting a little later, because I still see no sign of MPainTrain.
Looks like he ended his practice, so he may be in sometime soon.
Speak of the devil. Not actually glitch.
Actually,
Oh, you already said it.
yeah, we keep at.
Why didn't you let FC join again? Okay. I wonder if this works. Hey ho, Joe. Yeah, that doesn't work yet, cause MPainTrain isn't joined yet. Oh, Rambly, Rambly, Rambly. Just said.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How's
Y'all
it
hear
going,
me all right?
Ethan?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly fine.
Too loud, I can't adjust manually.
No, it's fine. It's not too loud for me, at least.
Let's get the multi-twitch up.
Yeah, I'm waiting for MPainTrain to join so I can dot multi-twitch.
Yeah, I did that and realized he wasn't quite in there yet, so that's fine. I'm going to mute for half a second and eat my grilled vegetables, so.
Enjoy! I had Chinese food today.
That's funny, Crimson, that's the background on my phone.
I need to mute the sound on my phone. Mr. Please join. Okay. Says multi-twitch. There we go. Now we have the multi-switch. Rambly's still offline.
Too quiet.
Nah, it's not too quiet. We're just waiting.
And apparently I didn't unmute myself.
Today's briskly brought to you with the sultry tones of Vonky and Adagino, so stay tuned.
Sure. Who's gonna do the first countdown? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. 4, 5.
5. One, two, three, four, 5. Oh. No. Well, I can adjust my mic manually, so. Gotcha. We'll get it eventually, I promise. Someday, somehow. We will find a way.
Life finds a way.
And there's the special from League of Legends. Life is a journey through.
Wait, please don't talk about League of Legends. That game is broken as hell.
Just a little bit.
Interesting to see how the players splits differentiate. MPainTrain has Zelda at 1 hour 38 minutes, and Rambly on 1 hour 22 minutes.
Yeah, it's tourney seeds, man. Good, bad. And I've had a 49-minute seed, and I've had an hour and 45-minute seed. So
yeah,
100% depends.
Probably their average times.
Unfortunately, some of the tourney seeds can have some really, I would say, difficult item progression, where if you don't find things in the correct order, you end up with an hour and 45 minutes simply due to the fact that you didn't find the ladder and everything's ladder blocked. So,
yeah,
you know.
that's true.
On the other hand, if you're the person that finds the ladder first, you can beat that same seed in under an hour or so. A little bit swingy that way.
So they just stirred me up because that was a little bit quiet. It seems. Ah, there we go. He's setting up. And there you go. I should probably minimize the restream in a moment, so I don't get confused.
I usually pop out chat and the actual restream, just run that way. I end up having extra delay from multiple streams running.
Well, I can actually keep it open because I've got multiple screens set up, but what are your thoughts on the layout, by the way, of the restream? I think they did a pretty amazing job. It looks pretty solid and decent.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I think it's set up to help track things.
Exactly.
Makes it a lot easier for the viewer.
Yeah, and everything seems to fit perfectly fine in the restream. Nothing too crowded or.
Only thing that's missing is casters.
What were you saying?
The casters. Our names are not in there. Other than that, we're good.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting ready to start here. Countdown is at 10 seconds, so we will be starting pretty soon. Thing. I was just being sarcastic. All right, here we go.
And they're off. They both seem to be on the same seat, so that's a plus thing.
Plus thing. 5 secret to start off with, so not terribly bad. A little bit short than you. We'll see how the other secrets. Sometimes these seeds can be a little bit painful when you get really low, large secrets. So both of them gonna look some of it right off the bat.
Mr.
15.
MPainTrain immediately using up an A, so he doesn't lose the money that Rambly lost.
I like that strategy at the beginning. Save up them rupees because you never know. Again, like I was saying, with that large secret's down in the lower range, you never know what you're going to have as far as troubles getting arrows or a candle or whatnot later on.
Exactly. They both just found a candle shop, so they know the price for it. MPainTrain on a little bit of an advantage because he didn't lose the money for the door repair.
41 candles actually that's very cheap. Be anywhere between 40 and 80. So.
And both players has found level 9 on an easy accessible spot.
Nice to get that one out of the way. Many times I spent forever looking for level 9 and time another candle shop too. Fitting that it is a candle shop and the Jake Ober already bought this, as the Jake Ober in 1 seed bought 2 candles.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, that's an unfortunate death by Rambly there.
Yeah, especially since that is a take anyone you want to screen. Train there. Take a candle, so save himself the money and start burning on a wall.
It can be a very reliable strategy. You can find more money, so you can probably buy an arrow or the bait if you prefer that.
Yeah, absolutely, and a level. It's like he's gonna load the screen here.
You can see he exited the level and went off screen and back on screen to the left. The same side as a locked door, and that, as you can see, opens a locked door in a dungeon.
Yeah, very cool little deal that you can do. That same thing is utilized in the 80% route at level 1 to open up a key door, and you can do the same thing here for both locked doors and bomb walls. So looks like he found level 3 but is unable to progress without having a sword bombs, which it looks like he needs to save.
Rambly, in the meantime, got back to the spot where he unfortunately died, and he decided to take a heart container.
Interesting choice. With these flags, that's not necessarily a bad thing either. With the white sword usually being pretty accessible, and anywhere between 4 and 6 hearts, you can sometimes get the white sword, and then when you find the wood sword cave, just take a candle from there.
That's true. I tried that yesterday in a practice race, and it didn't help me too much because I found the wood sword first, and I decided to take a candle. It almost got me. It took me 15 minutes to get my first try for speeds.
Yeah, sometimes it can backfire.
It can be really trolly. I found 2 heart containers, but the white sword was 6 hearts, and well,
That's
hurts.
always nice.
Oh,
man,
Rambly is making a huge find here.
Oh, the wood sword, yeah, but at the same time, MPainTrain's found another heart container, back up to 4 hearts to even it out, but we'll see how long it takes him to get down to that southwest corner down there to find the wood sword.
Get lucky on the white sword.
Or get lucky on the white sword, yeah, but it doesn't look like he's taking that route, so...
Well, he's got a candle. If he finds it, and it happens to be 4 hearts, he is in better shape than Rambly, but right now, I would say Rambly has the advantage a little bit.
Kind of, yeah, kind of. I mean, having bombs is nice, but at this point, I probably would have gone ahead and... Looks like he's going to the graveyard, maybe. But I would have up-A'd and started going and bombing around start.
Yeah.
And going to the northeast to see what maybe your armos item is, because...
Yeah, I would probably have gone through the coast, see what the leather item is.
25 secret for train. He also found a level south of level. Opted to exit right away. A sword, probably a good strategy. Just mark your level with a sword.
It's fun to see that both players are taking a different approach on exploring the overworld. MPainTrain, of course, still going for the free open caves, trying to find the wood sword, while Rambly has the advantage of being able to kill stuff and bomb walls.
Yeah. Each one, it's kind of an interesting contrast here on the different. Take the game. Fortunately, Rambly dying.
Yeah, a wooden sword with that few hearts against a Lionel sword. Lionels can
Lionels
be a
will
pain in
every
the ass
time.
early game.
That's a rough screen to have Lionels on there. There's not a lot that you can do that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We had one seed where that was the start screen with 6 blue Lionels under. We had
At least there is still a
few people that
possibility you
spent-
can get out. If
Right.
if that same screen would have red levers on them, you would have been stuck forever.
Yes, very true. Looks like Payne's found a 3rd level. I'm gonna take a quick peek.
I am
Looks like it's
assuming
probably
maybe?
level 4.
Yeah, could be 4. No, it's not.
Oh, you're correct. It is not. Level 5.
Yeah, probably 5 indeed.
Oh, an
And
easy
he's got a-
heart.
Yeah, well, easy. He still has to try and grab it.
Just walk through.
There we go.
5 hearts.
Meanwhile,
Looks-
Rambly has another heart container.
Yeah, found the one north to start there. Pay off there. So they both have 5 hearts.
Ooh.
Rambly having his sword though.
Mr. MPainTrain dying on an incredible trolley room.
Yeah.
No way to dodge his traps.
One of Fred's finest.
Yeah,
I'm very glad that Fred decided that in the spiral staircase room to take out the traps
yeah.
was terrible.
Those are really annoying. I got stuck in one of those once, and it was not a pleasant experience.
One of those with blue whiz robes. That's your favorite room in the game right there.
I hate blue whiz robes. Although I'm
Rambly-
getting better at killing them, though.
Yeah, just take some practice and learning how their patterns go. Usually get it pretty decently. Still, getting in that many hits on a room full of blue whiz robes is a real pain in the butt.
Yeah. Rambly, in the meantime, found a cave with hints you can buy. Now,
If he
these
had
hints
money.
can be useful, or they can just be Fred hints and be totally useless.
Blue community.
Yeah.
Another interesting thing here is Rambly going along the coast. Meanwhile, Payne, with his candle here, has decided to start burning some bushes in the forest and found the inroads, which one of them went to the northeast. One of them is Heart Rock, and the other one's the forest. So he's going to pop up to the northeast. Meanwhile, the coast does contain a level.
And that's going to be level 4.
Yes, that is going to be level 4.
So we can immediately figure out if Rambly knows the drop rooms. If I'm correct, you can correct me if I'm mistaken, the only 2 drop rooms are the Leox room and the entire empty room, without any blocks or anything in it.
Oh, that sounds pretty correct. There's several rooms with stuff on the.
And it looks like he is ladder locked in 4.
Yes,
We
that
couldn't
is a
see
ladder.
because he couldn't light up the room, but we're assuming he's ladder blocked.
So far we found we've got 3, 2, and 5 marked on the map. We've also found level 9. It's the Candle Cave near start, and level 4, which is the Ghost Bomb spot. So far they've located 5 of them. Which isn't bad considering.
MPainTrain just made a huge discovery. He found a way to get access to cheap bombs he can buy, and he found the hint on where the white sword is.
Awesome. That
So if
candle
he
paint
decides
dividends.
I have enough hearts, he can go look for it.
Definitely paying dividend. Silver arrows on the ladder spot as well. So not the ladder, yeah, candle or the heart spot, heart ladder spot. So no
MPainTrain
searching
is
for
about
those.
to find level 4 as well.
Rambly going to, or not Rambly, MPainTrain going to run into that same deal where we've got a ladder block, but
He just doesn't realize it yet.
Rambly now finding that bomb cave as well. 18 bombs over there, east of level. So that'll, if it gets some more rupees, that'll actually help out as they run up. Sure.
That's true.
Cheap meat found as well at 59, which is a pretty good price.
Yeah, MPainTrain just confirmed that room is actually indeed ladder blocked.
Again, I feel like though he doesn't have a sword, I feel like MPainTrain's actually got the advantage right now, and a lot of that comes on with he's not going to have to backtrack to explore, whereas Rambly's going to have to come back to the forest to burn bushes and stuff. That actually
Yeah, that's
makes
true.
a big difference as far as overall time. You can't explore dungeons too deeply, but contrast, Rambly hasn't found 2 of the dungeons that he's found simply because of the candle.
The only minor advantage that Rambly has, he has a solid supply of bomb access. I mean, he can
Right.
kill enemies a lot easier than MPainTrain. As you can see, he's trying to find a bomb right now. Oh, and he just found the bow under the armor statue.
Okay, so we have bow as a free item and silver arrows as a free item. This is a pretty forgiving seed. So
Yeah.
basically, the main item that needs to be found, obviously, is the ladder. So that's a big deal right there.
Ladder is
On
a
top
big
of that,
find.
I mean, you find the ladder, you
You can
basically
complete
get
the game.
a magical sword too. I mean, big deal. And another level found for MPainTrain here.
This seems to be 6, I think, or 8.
6 or 8, one of the two.
And it's 8.
Definitely 8. And a staircase to
Yeah,
boot.
8 is the only level with a spiral staircase.
Well, normal level, yes. Level 9 doesn't have them as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Finding a quick
Ooh,
key
is he
here.
gonna get the key
Maybe.
or is he gonna die?
Maybe.
He
Got it?
Now,
Let's see what's
he
in that
should
staircase real
probably
quick.
be able to get into the spiral staircase. He decides not to, and probably is gonna come back later. Yeah. Gibdos seem to be very hard, not to be very threatening and harmless, but they do a lot of damage if you don't have a ring. And Rambly is gonna buy the candle. So in theory, Rambly should have his advantage back now. So the one dungeon that MPainTrain found and he couldn't continue in because he had no weapon, Rambly has just found it as well. He should be able to explore this dungeon further. It's a free easy yard container.
Apparently, I've been on
And
mute
a
this
nice
entire time.
A nice random bomb drop.
My apologies.
So I guess we're gonna find out what the first item is gonna be in this dungeon. The compass, always a nice pickup. I wish I had more easy compasses, preferably in level 7.
Yeah, finding that compass in level 7 is much better than most dungeons, anyways. Level 6 is nice as well, but
Yeah. Although 6 is pretty still, I think 6 is pretty straightforward still.
yeah, 6 is usually pretty easy.
Right, so let's see if the item room is down into the next room. The item room in level 3 is always on the right side. The staircase is always on the right side, so if you find a room and you can't bomb left into it, it's 9 out of 10 times the item room.
Doesn't look like it's on the left side. Meanwhile, another dungeon found for MPainTrain here. He's just racking up all the dungeons and does have the sword now, so much more a larger advantage at this point, just because of knowing where more dungeons is. Makes a big difference. Like I was saying when I was on mute, a lot of times in level 8, I will actually go explore it a little bit because none of the staircases are actually blocked by having to kill enemies. So sometimes you can actually find an early item. But in this case, knowing where the bow and the silver arrows are, not necessarily worth the risk just because you need a sword and you're going to have to go back in anyways. So,
Meanwhile, they're both
that's
taking
a
a
rough room
death
right there.
in these dungeons.
Yeah, he's got wisp robes in this one as well, so that's going to be brutal. And like just take so many hits with the wood sword.
Yeah. The reason we know why there are wrist ropes in this dungeon, the dungeon set of enemies are not mixed. So if you find a dungeon with likes, you can assume you're also gonna find wrist ropes in there.
Definitely the most forgiving set is probably, I would say probably the Guerrilla set. As much as they suck, it's much better than trying to deal with blue nuts or obviously wizard kind.
Yeah. Or annoying blue dark nuts. I mean,
Yeah,
the
there's
orange
nothing.
one ain't too bad, but the blue ones are significantly harder because they move a lot faster.
Yeah, and I mean, you can at least drop a bomb on the orange ones, hope to get it back and kill them in one hit. Meanwhile, the blue ones, they move faster, they take 2 bombs. Generally, early in the game, you're sitting there with no hearts and a wood sword. It's a little bit more difficult. Unless you're one of the low percent masters that we've got.
Right, so he knows where the Triforce is. All he has to do is find the item.
Yeah, and already picked up the heart as well, so...
So he's probably not going to kill rooms he doesn't have to.
I wouldn't.
In my opinion, I would probably do it myself, since there's a possibility of a lot of keys dropping in here.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
definitely
a
killed the
small
stair
one.
room here.
And it's the power bases. Power base is always worth picking up, because it might be required.
Yeah, never know.
There are 4 spots on the overworld which you can push with the power bracelet. And they might contain a dungeon.
Or a heart, or the white sword.
Exactly.
The worst is when it's like white sword on raft location or something like that.
Ooh, MPainTrain taking an approach I have never seen before. Most experienced randomizers don't show the letter to the old woman until they have explored the entire overworld. Because every time he's going to enter one of those medicine shops now, he's going to wait for the text to play out and lose a lot of time.
Yep, does add up. Especially when you get one of those incredibly long trolley community hints that Fred has put in the game for us.
Exactly. Meanwhile, Rambly is finding a heart container under the power bracelet spot, so he's found actually something useful under there.
Yeah, that's nice. That's the 3rd one we found now, I believe.
Meanwhile, MPainTrain also entering level 3, so he should also locate the power bracelet fairly soon.
Hopefully. Some of these rooms with the traps are a little bit rude this seed so far.
Yeah. You gotta remember, MPainTrain still has the advantage because he knows where the white sword is located.
Not only does he know where the white sword's located, he knows where level 8 is, he knows where level 5 is, and he knows where level 7 is, which is a big deal. 3 extra levels discovered so far.
And we also know that the power bracelet is not required to get the white sword, because the hint stated that the white sword is on Death Mountain, and the power bracelet spot is located as a grave.
Right.
It's still in the graveyard area.
That is correct. Interesting discipline to not head up to Death Mountain. I would probably, if I had agents, go ahead and do it, because you can explore at least the northwest portion. The white sword is a huge advantage in the early. Choosing to go ahead, just keep doing what he's doing with the sword.
Yeah, the reason why they probably may have decided not to go to Death Mountain is of the Armos item. They have already located it, so they know it's not there.
That is true. This trap heading to the right side of the dungeon. We're trying to avoid key door, obviously.
There we go. Rambly also knows where the white sword is now. Let's see if he makes a detour to Death Mountain or continues exploring first.
I would probably continue exploring here.
It all depends on when he up an ace. See where he goes next.
Sure.
With
Well,
all these hearts, my personal preference would be if I up an 8 to head to Death Mountain. Try and find it. I got a weapon, I would have had 8 bombs. Finding the white sword in the tournament seat is a huge deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because, I mean, again, their chances of getting the magical sword, first of all, you got to find it. Second, you got to have a lot of heart. So, unless you just run into it and have all the hearts that you need, you're going to have to spend a lot of time searching. So, the fact that the white sword is generally, minus being, you know, again, in those 3 spots, the power bracelet, the recorder, or the raft, generally going to be very simple to get hold of.
Ooh, MPainTrain almost grabbed the Triforce by accident, forcing him to almost re-enter the dungeon to grab the item.
That would not be fun. I've done that before, like when level 1 or whatever, and you know you're almost to the top. You've got like 3 rooms left. You know the item's up there, and you clear a room, and it's one of those rooms where like it pops in the top next to the door, and you pick up first.
Yeah. Rambly finding another heart container in the dungeon. He
Excellent.
should be able to find what's in level 8, the spiral staircase.
Now let's see what happens here. Should know it's level 8. The fact that it is a spiral staircase, but
It's
again,
the banana.
banana.
So as soon as MPainTrain figures it out, he's not gonna be too unhappy with it.
Yeah, I would say
Knowing
that's
that
a
if
good
Rambly have
skip.
gotten it, it's not a huge advantage.
Good skip.
He's probably gonna go back to see what it is though.
And Handler threatens close to start, so
Yeah.
should know that
That's-
this is level 2, and that you. So you're gonna have to go.
And they know Manhandler threatens close to start because they both finished the dungeon.
There we go. Bombing up finally. Level 2 is a good find. Item can be on the floor. Also, Guerrilla dungeon set. Man, I wish I could get my early levels under the Guerrilla set. That's
Yeah. I usually
Pretty
go
nice.
with ropes in level 2.
yeah, exactly. It's like the 2 dungeons that are supposed to be super easy, and you got like whiz ropes just flying all over the place at you.
Yeah, or blue dark nuts.
Yeah, that's always nice. Or you'll have a Gleeok in there, 4-headed Gleeok, this guard in your Triforce or something.
Yeah, I actually once entered level 8 and it had like 4 or 5 of those gomas and I didn't have an arrow.
That's always entertaining. 12 is the small secret. I don't know that we found a large secret yet, but so far, ooh, ladder in level
huge
2.
find.
Again, an early candle paying off what I would say is massive dividends due to the fact that he's just got so many more dungeons and now found the ladder. That's a big deal.
Yeah, he's got to use a huge advantage now because he knows he can go back to level 4 now and explore it further.
Yeah, and I mean, silver arrows are on the ladder spot, so he's automatically got a magical sword right now. So unless you're, when you're fighting arrow susceptible enemies anyways, so that's a big deal in and of itself.
In theory, you could actually have enough items now to finish the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got to get those Tringles.
It's something that I would probably bet on if I knew this. I wouldn't go excessively hunting for items or heart pieces and just try to find the Triforce as quickly as possible, knowing the amount of levels I have already found.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, like we were talking about earlier, that's the...
like he is also using the same strategy, going straight up to the Triforce.
Yep, bombing the blues because, everybody hates blue Guerrillas. It's like we were talking about earlier, with the white sword being usually very easily accessible. A lot of times you might have to gamble on a red ring, but again, they haven't found any large secrets, so it could be a lot of money.
There we go.
Patcher in there. That would have sucked if that was a normal room with a drop room, but being able to get a blue ring and a white sword generally will secure a seed for it. Green tunic does suck because you still have to deal with whiz ropes, but
he should be on its way to pick the white sword fairly soon, because he knows he has the ladder and he can get the silver arrow.
Looks like he's going to check the power bracelet spot here first, and then jog over to level 4. The silver arrows would be my guess here.
Meanwhile, he's losing his funds for a possible ring. Yeah, he's definitely on his way to the arrow and level 4. Possibly level 8 after that. But then again, level 8 is containing blue dark nuts.
Who knows? Maybe there's a red ring hiding here in level 4.
Yeah. If that's so, he's basically unstoppable.
And I mean, 30 minutes in with everything you need is exactly where you want
That's
to be.
huge.
Then again, level 9 is the great equalizer, so you never know.
That's true.
I've been in level 9 with... I've had everything you need to beat level 9 in 50 minutes and ended up... So, all depends on that level 9 and how lucky you get.
Yeah.
Rambly taking a death up by level 2 and was that level 5?
And we know from experience. I mean, we probably both entered level 9 somewhere around 45 minutes once and still had to find the silver arrow in there.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had a
Nice.
30-minute 9 once, so...
Yeah. I've had some doozies for sure. During that room, not a drop room. Most everything is on the floor in the...
And there's a free heart container again. And another key. He's also pretty set on keys, though.
Yeah,
7
7
keys
keys
is huge.
is pretty good. The only place that you could end up really getting in trouble is if you get level 6 where you have to burn a lot of keys.
Yeah.
Finding a compass, that's a big... And I have to explore the majority of the dungeon, so should find the items trying to get to the Triforce.
Yeah. Triforce is on a way where probably he's gonna find the item along the way. He's gotta skip the one room on the right, though, or...
Goes
is he-
back, goes
he-
smartly,
Yeah,
as
he
it's
decides-
always the item room.
Yeah.
In this case,
Is
it doesn't look like
it
it is.
though? Nope, it's a dark room.
One major thing to consider whenever you're doing this is the Triforce can never actually appear in darkened room. So if you're looking specifically for the Triforce, that can, especially in like level 4, that's a big deal because like half the room is dark, and that just eliminates a lot of the rooms that you would have to deal with.
It
Again, the
doesn't
majority-
seem like he knows the drop rooms in level 4, because he killed the dark room and this room.
And there's two
if you find a
rooms
dark
in
room in a dungeon from 1 to 8, it's never gonna have a drop. Only level 9 has dark room drops.
Yes. And again, most everything's on the floor in level 4 is killing things generally doesn't actually net you. Well, there's an interesting choice.
Is he gonna
Yes, if you
block
can't ladder
it?
clip, you have to go around.
Yeah, it's gotta be difficult to ladder clip with those blue dark nuts chasing you. Meanwhile, he might have found
Oof.
the item in here. Ooh, that's a tough one. What's your opinion? If you had all the items he has now, would you skip it and go for the Triforce?
Well, no.
He's doing a pretty good job clearing it, though, so...
Yeah, doing a very good job. No, I mean, I like to... Here's my thing, is that I don't know how big the large secrets are. I have 41 rupees. I would like to have just a little bit of insurance. While you can lose some time clearing it, if you do end up managing to find... burning a potion, too, kind of extreme. I doesn't want to die.
He's gotta be pretty upset if he finds out it's the boomerang or the book.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gamble, but if you can get the red ring, it's a big deal.
So, everyone place your bets. What's it gonna be? Is it worth the potion, or is it gonna be the boomerang?
Well, here's the thing. There are 2 of these rooms in level 4. This may not even be the item room.
Yeah. It seems like
Turns out it
though.
is.
It is. Let's see. Is it worth it?
It's the
Oh,
boomerang!
it's the boomerang!
Lord Banana reigns yet again. Meanwhile, Rambly going through level 7 and looks to have found the item room there. Quarter, that's actually pretty nice. That lets you get around the map a little bit faster, and who knows what's underneath the spot.
Exactly. They still haven't found all the levels yet, so there might be one hiding under the lake.
I'm not a big fan of checking level 7 for an item early. That's just my personal
me neither.
preference, but
Let's see. What levels are we missing? We have found 1, I believe. No, we haven't found 1 yet.
there we
Did
go.
we?
We have not found level 1. We are missing level 1 and 6. We also have not been to Death Mountain yet, or I think Rambly's gone through the majority of. Nope, Rambly's only made it through the grave in level 6, so we still have several spots at the grave and Death Mountain left. As well as I don't know that anybody's been to the waterfall.
Ooh. Rambly's
see,
just realizing how annoying level 7 can be.
Yeah, again, this is with it being Wizrobes. I would not be exploring level 7 early.
I would be, as soon as I would see those lag spikes, I would be getting the hell out of there. Grab a ring, possibly, and we'll sword, and then come back.
Yeah, and again, it could just be, I don't know Rambly's knowledge level, as far as, you know, what enemy sets are where and how they appear. Yeah, that's something that you would want to pay attention to. Wizrobe dungeons, unless it's level 1 or 2, where you can, or maybe even actually level 4 is another good, where a lot of things appear on the floor. It's generally not worth taking the time to explore.
Alright, we're about to find out the whistle is required. It is not. I mean, there's still a slight possibility that a dig dogger is blocking your way, but...
Yeah, one of the large secrets, and it only is 65 rupees, so again, this is an incredibly low rupee seed. Though Rambly is getting very close to being able to afford a blue ring, if it is ever, and it looks like it might actually be in the version.
I'm gonna skip this burn bush, though. He is skipping this burn bush. That's interesting.
Interesting choice.
Right, let's see if Rambly's gonna find the white sword. MPainTrain has the advantage of the leather and the silver arrow already. Oh, and he gets sniped again on the same screen.
Yeah, that screen's brutal. Unless you can screen scroll, that screen's going to be very hard to get through. One of those places where being able to scroll is a huge advantage. Our blue line screens is, yeah.
MPainTrain found its way to Death Mountain as well.
And
He's
found a
probably
place
gonna
to
buy
buy some
bombs.
bombs, so
Yeah.
that gets him through the rest of Death Mountain. Obviously, the white sword, which is and hopefully level 1.
Yeah.
That's a good place as long as it's not Wizrobes. Level 1's a place where it's worth spending the time just trying to find that item, and you can get some extra keys out of it as well, as long as the key doors aren't too trolly. So
We know that level 7 has Wizrobes, and from level 1 to 8 there is always 2 dungeons that has Wizrobes, if I'm correct.
I think I'd probably want level 1 to be Wizrobes. I would much rather do that than level 6. That's my personal preference.
Still hasn't
again, level
located
1.
the white, though. Oh, he's...
Gonna burn the bush. Awesome.
And
And
it's a potion shop. There's still a possibility the ref is required.
yeah, we had a stretch of about, I think, 4 or 5 seed row where that was required. And
I
pretty
mean, like, it's the
unusual.
only item they're missing. That's the only thing that can throw them so far. And we found a level.
Awesome.
It seems to be level 1,
I would
considering
imagine
the
so.
access points.
That might be 6. 6, yeah. That's correct. Doesn't go up. Odd choice. It's a key. Looks like odd, very, very odd choice by Rambly to buy arrows.
I've been trolled plenty of times where Goma was blocking what I needed.
Yeah, but silver arrows are on the ladder spot.
Yeah, but he hasn't found it yet, so he doesn't know that.
I guess so.
Whoa,
Oh!
accidental pickup.
I would be bailing right now and not even looking back.
Yeah, me too. Let's see if he makes the same decision. Meanwhile, Rambly finding another heart container. Yeah, he's not going back.
Finding all the hurt
Yeah,
now.
interesting. Maybe to check the top room, yes. And it's not worth it. That's not a drop room.
It was in level 6, that's the drop room, and he already got it, so... Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he just leaves after this. I would expect, knowing that the white sword is on Death Mountain. If you're going to take the time to go back and explore this dungeon, I would be getting the white sword, but taking the time to go through, apparently searching for that ring,
Yeah, that's the only reason why I can think he's in there. Or possibly the ref when he thinks it's required, but...
Yeah, but with level 1 left, and he hasn't gone into
Well.
level 8, that's 4 items there alone. I would be taking the time to...
Rambly is gonna
Go
find the
through.
same level by now. He has the heart advantage though. So if he decides to continue and finds the heart container in here, he might have a shot at the magic sword if he locates it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, especially like this room right here, a blue dark nut room being required. I'm not sure that I would invest entirely much time here, but MPainTrain seeming adamant to try to find the item in this dungeon. Hopefully it shows up soon for him, and hopefully it's not the book.
Well, if it is the book, Lizzie's gonna be happy. If he picks it up, that is.
Oh, skipping the room.
Oh, and he got killed by a dark nut. Is he skipping
Hopefully
that
he
room?
bails now. And unfortunately used a lot of his bombs. Down to 2 bombs. Not a good thing to have when you're on Death Mountain. But outside are some blue mountains. So
I don't think Rambly is realizing
skips.
that it's a drop room. I think he's confused with level 4.
Yeah, probably so.
It's gonna be huge if he doesn't go for that one.
Meanwhile, if he gets through this room here, figure out what's in the rest of the dungeon. MPainTrain going through the grave, finding that other heart piece.
The white touch probably gonna be on the very edge of Death Mountain to the left.
It generally is. It's never in a good. Only 2 bombs though. I figured he would have stopped to kill moblins on the side of 6 there, but
Yeah, it does
not
seem
make
Rambly is
and
more
finds
confident.
level 1.
So that means the rest is not required. Thank God he has a bomb though.
1 bomb left, yes.
Oh,
that bomb
I bet he
upgrade.
would love to have that one.
Nine is at the candle shop next to Start Rig.
He is one screen above level 3, original level 3. Right, it's time to figure out if it was a good choice of Rambly to go through level 6. Considering MPainTrain is in level 1.
I hope for some good items here. Easy set as well. Again, so this set.
My best bet would be if he would find the 2 heart containers in here, one as an item and a red ring. That would be huge for him. Because then he would also have a chance for the magic sword.
But naturally, it's
And
the
it's the red candle.
candle. Not what you really want to find.
We know it's not going to be a boomerang, so the book's still a possibility.
Still be the book. At this point, I'd probably still take the wand. We got to go through level 8, which has clearly got dark nuts.
Yeah.
So wand could be a pretty big advantage. I'd actually probably, outside of the red ring, I think the wand would be the one item I'm hoping to find here.
Yeah,
Don't
since
really
there's
need
actually
keys.
a small, tiny little advantage you can use with the wand. If you press both buttons at the same time, you can actually use your sword and the wand at the same
And
time.
you
do an
called one of
extra
them, and
damage.
it's a heart container.
Well, so it's the red candle and the heart container in one.
So I wonder if he's going to take the time to explore for the heart, or if he's just going to go down or switch, which is what I would be doing. Doesn't have any bombs.
I would probably explore for the heart. It's an easy enemy set, with the possibility of a magic sword, and a fairly small dungeon.
Correct, but we still haven't found the magic sword yet, so it could be on a RAF spot.
That's true. And I think he's deciding to do no.
Opting to kill the blue Octorok instead of going
He wants bomb.
right with moblins.
Ooh, that's
Resetting
gonna take
the
a while.
Yeah, that level 4 screen would net 5 moblins instead of 1. Finding the compass. 6.
Meanwhile, Rambly just realized he skipped the Triforce.
Easy Triforce room. No, that's always nice to feel 6.
Yeah,
I
3
mean, if
give
it's
those.
up in the...
Not that much of a challenge in your large room like that.
Yeah, and I mean, in level 6, if it was clear up at the very top, which you had that loop, skipping it again, it looks like
Definitely wants the item from in here.
choice. Again, doesn't know where the ladder is at this point, so
Yeah, that's true.
that's,
And
very
he just
big
figured
driving
out
force.
he probably is better off leaving the dungeon. And is he gonna go away without the Triforce?
Why would, yeah, I mean, I would,
I think he's gonna farm
or
bombs and
bombs.
try again.
Okay, farm bombs. I say definitely with the recorder, do not want to leave the Triforce, because if you do need to come back, you can simply whistle versus walking.
Yeah.
Eliminates the point of whistling while you work, because you can just do no work. But yeah, opting to just leave the dungeon and not get the Triforce, that's a very odd choice to make.
He's probably gonna. Is he gonna buy the bombs? Yes, he is. We still haven't found a ring shop either.
Yeah, looks like it's the rare shop this time around. Bombs found for MPainTrain, so that'll help out. Meanwhile, finishing the exploration of the grave here, definitely doesn't seem too much of a rush to find the white sword. And at this point, you're kind of like, man, that's going to take a lot of time, a lot of bombs to find a white sword, because he's found all the levels at this point. But
yeah,
only got 6 locations left.
I mean, he can finish every dungeon now. He knows where every dungeon is.
Still looking for, I'm not exactly sure.
We were missing 1 and 6. We found them both.
So again, odd choice here to go back into 6 when you know that the white sword is within 5 spots of where you're at. If you're going to take the time to clear the dungeon, I would be getting the white sword.
Yeah,
That's just me.
I still feel he wants the heart container for a possible magic sword, or at least try to find a ring.
Sure. Yeah, but again, if you've got a white sword that's within 5 spots of where you're at,
yeah,
and you're going to go try to kill a room full of required blue dark nuts with 3 bombs and a wood sword.
If I was MPainTrain, I'd probably go to level 8 before this one. I mean, because he doesn't know that there's a useless item in the first spiral staircase.
Right, yeah, exactly. I mean, there's 2 items there. Still need the Triforce. You don't need it here.
Exactly.
Just an odd choice, but
considering his rupee count, it's probably for the ring he's gonna try and find.
did force a bomb. That's nice. This room a little. Rambly does find.
Well, he's gonna realize that there's nothing. Oh, is he gonna go for the bomb upgrade? Is he gonna use rupees? He is gonna go for the bomb upgrades.
Yeah, probably a good choice there.
Yeah, maybe not. It's only a
not
plus
a 2.
It's a 2, so he's probably be very disappointed about that.
But I mean, again, generally speaking, bomb upgrade. While blue ring is nice, bomb upgrade is generally more.
Yeah. I mean, a blue ring and a ring helps with mitigating damage from whiz ropes. If you have more bombs, you can also kill them faster.
So it looks Rambly's, or not Rambly, but MPainTrain is going to finally go over and, with only 2 bombs, try to finish exploring the last spots here on Death Mountain.
Ooh,
Finds
he's
the
1
magic
heart
sword.
short. I mean,
So
possibly 1 heart short.
Both magic sword and white sword located on Death Mountain.
They're gonna be next to each other, I'll bet. Oh, they're not.
Nope.
That's a bait shop. And as you can see, J. Cooper already visited it. Ooh, that's an interesting
Making the
choice.
very
up
odd
an A.
choice
Yeah.
of up-Aing instead of farming bombs. I don't know.
Yeah, considering there's a lot of blue gorillas outside, or moblins outside level 6. Which is also on Death Mountain.
Looks like Rambly's going to go ahead and search out that heart. So actually might pay dividends. I mean, if it ends up being 10 or 11 hearts here.
10 hearts is the least amount of hearts you need to grab it.
Oh, there it is. So definitely going to run into that. That's a big deal. This is a cheap magical sword. Train might be in a little bit of a
Yeah,
hurt
it
here,
might,
deciding
it
to
might
not
be 10 hearts.
Yeah, I
we're
mean,
probably gonna figure it out if Rambly goes the same way. He's gonna come across a magic sword for sure.
jumping in, it's like, what was that, level 8? Or he went to 5, guys.
Ropes are usually a good source of farming rupees. Same
Yeah,
goes
we
for
got-
pulse voices if you kill them with an arrow. Oh, he's definitely got a huge shot at the magic sword now.
40% chance, that's a big deal. Very close to where he's at. And I'm assuming he's probably going, again, doesn't know where all the dungeons are, so going to finish exploring Death Mountain, at the very least, is going to walk away with a white sword.
Yeah,
So that again is a big advantage.
still has to find level 2 though with the ladder.
Yes, does have to find level 2. Five has the magical key.
I wouldn't be in too much of a hurry. We're gonna find out if he can pick up the magic sword by now.
Yep, roll your dice.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of hearts. 11 hearts
Oof.
is not enough.
Percent chance. Up, okay. So yeah, gonna be exploring Death Mountain, which means going to find that magical or the white sword, which
And there's
Rambly
the
had the
white
hint
sword.
for.
It's above
Oh.
the magic sword. Oh, that's huge.
So you were close. You were actually correct. It is next to the magical sword.
Yeah.
That hurts for MPainTrain there to not have gotten that.
If Rambly should stumble upon another heart container on Death Mountain, he's in pretty good shape of getting it. How much
I
heart
believe
containers did they found?
they found all 4 of them.
Okay.
They have found all 4. I'm assuming the rest of Death Mountain, there might be a couple of large hints. The rest of it's probably not of any use. But man, that's just an odd choice there to the white sword. Maybe MPainTrain forgot where the hint was or something.
Yeah. I have no idea. He was out of bombs. He could farm bombs on Death Mountain. But all in
I mean,
all,
at
I
this
still
point-
think MPainTrain has the advantage. As soon as Rambly discovers level 2 and gets the ladder, he's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
all
the
gone.
advantage.
MPainTrain going back to level 8, it looks like. Leaving 7 for last. Wise choice.
I mean, damage-wise. I mean, MPainTrain has a lot more Triforces, of course.
Yeah, but again, I mean, it just depends.
And we
Finding
have
that ladder
found the
were-
ring shop.
with 7 rupees.
250.
The spot full. But yeah, finding the ladder will unlock the seed, and if you know where, again, not knowing where the dungeons are, getting that candle late means that I don't think Rambly knows where 2, 5, or 8 are located right now. So a lot of overworld to still explore, unfortunately.
Doesn't find them. He might go into dungeons where he doesn't need to go, trying to find the raft. Because for all that Rambly knows, it's still a possibility he might need it.
Correct.
He's gonna go find level 2 fairly soon, though.
Yeah, that'll be a big. Finding that ladder. Finding the ladder
Yeah.
makes everything. It makes you just feel better. Fortunately, in these seeds, a lot of times they who find the ladder first wins, but that's not always the case.
There we go. He just found level 2. The choice of Rambly buying an arrow might pay off after all if he finds level 7 or level 8, because seeing Mr. MPainTrain has a lot of gomas in his way.
Yeah, I guess if I were him, I would go get the silver arrow before I. But if he had found level 8 first, then. Rambly doesn't end up, or MPainTrain uses all his money, have a goma block the Triforce that would be in.
Interesting to see how level 9 plays out, since both of them haven't got a ring yet.
Yeah, still a couple of places that it could be located.
One thing you have to be careful with those wall masters is if you kill them, you don't accidentally stab a clock, because then you have to exit and re-enter the room.
Finding the ladder.
But it's anyone's
Relief.
game now.
Yes, very much so. Very, very much so.
The advantage on Triforces lies in MPainTrain, but Rambly has the ability to kill things faster. And
Hey,
finally double.
listen!
Oh, I hate that fairy.
It looks like MPainTrain is going to be exploring level 8 for opting
I
to
wonder
not
if
go.
Rambly is gonna go back to Death Mountain and try and pick up the magic sword again. He just found another heart container.
Oh, that's such a time gamble.
As you can see, he tried to avoid using a key by bombing up. Let's hope it pays off for him.
Yeah, I like to preserve keys if at all possible. It's definitely a good strategy.
Yeah, it does pay off for him, because you can bomb that.
You never know going to level sometimes with 10 keys and end up running.
Oh, and this
Happens.
Petra, is it gonna kill him? Is it?
Oh, hide in the
Oh,
corner.
oh, go, go, go. Yes. Oh, he just got sniped.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
that's
so
amazing.
bad.
Oh, that's silly. With the huge hitbox the Triforce has, he still got sniped. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh man. Sword up for posterity.
Oh, that's terrible. I know a few players who would probably lose their mind if that would happen. I'm one of them.
I am one of them as well. Yeah. Meanwhile, 7th Triforce picked up there for MPainTrain. Last dungeon remaining, level 7. Let's see if he heads back to. Nope. I take that back. We are going to go exploring for the item.
Is he gonna explore the... Oh, he definitely wants that ring bad.
Definitely wants the ring. Man, again, I would have found the white sword before taking the time to explore these dungeons, but
The players who actually run any percent, no up and A, are having an advantage over players who just only do randomizers because they're used to fighting Whisper Oaks with blue tunics, or without any ring, I mean. Players like Saver, Yunos, and Yem would probably skip the ring and head straight to level 9 if they have all the Triforces.
absolutely, yeah. At this point, I don't even know that Saber would be getting a white sword. He would, because it would be out of the way. He would just go with like 4 hearts, a green tunic, and a wood sword into level 9.
Yeah. I mean, I could do it as a kid. I had this game when I was a kid, and I challenged myself by going 3 hearts and a wooden sword, try to kill and beat the game. I eventually actually managed to do so, but it wasn't easy. The reason why I probably won a race yesterday against Dick Shake was because, well, as I said, I skipped the wood sword and grabbed the candle. And Dick Shake also attempted to finish level 9 with the wooden sword, so eventually I probably got the advantage because I had the magic sword. So it can make a
Interesting here.
difference.
I guess Rambly again left level 6, never went back to get the Triforce, and is now going.
He should probably now get it. Now he knows he has the letter.
Wonder if he'll go back and check for the sword once again. Wand
You're
found at
welcome,
level
Dick
8.
Shake. You're welcome. It was just to point out that it can make a difference if you try and complete the level 9 with a wooden sword.
Looks like we're not going to check for the magical sword again. So Wand at level 8. So now that gives them a little bit of an advantage over
I mean,
MPainTrain
they've
here and
got
some of these
select
other
swap
dungeons,
enabled,
but
so using the wand shouldn't be a huge time loss. People who actually don't use select swap, like Saber, have the advantage that they can pause the game and dodge things more. But if they actually want to kill stuff and bomb stuff, they have to use start and the menu to switch items, which is also time consuming. Meanwhile, Rambly is catching up rapidly. He's found another Triforce.
Yeah, and I mean, again, if you know where everything's at, getting the dungeons quickly. I mean, white sword, ladder, silver arrows, bow. You know where all that's at. You can go from having one Triforce at 45 minutes to being in level 9 in under an hour. It happened.
It seems like he's also heading towards level 8.
Again, unfortunately.
MPainTrain is going back to a level. He's gonna have a rough time when he figures out the magic sword is not 10 hearts.
But hopefully we'll find the white sword.
Is he though? Because he knows where every level is. Is he gonna take a chance and bomb a few?
I would. Excuse me, I would, because I know I still have to go to level 9 and deal with wizrobes.
Yeah,
I don't want to deal with wizrobes with a wood sword. That's just me.
It seems. Yeah, he's gonna find it. He's gonna find it. Unless he dies here, but that's not a boss. There we go. They both have the white sword now.
Yeah. So, level 7 is the only level left now for MPainTrain here. Not sure what.
Rambly is gonna go to level 4 and get the silver arrow.
Again, this is one of those deals. We've got level 4, level 8. What's the last level left? 7. Has to go back to 7, I believe. So, I'm talking about. Right. And knows where for 7 is. We'll run into 8 pretty quickly. So, depending on how bad level 9 is, again, this could be coming down to the wire.
Without a ring, it can be hell for both of them. We'll see who gets lucky the most.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Again, kind of got to wonder, like Dig Shake saying, why are we going back into level 8 or level 6 again? I mean, I guess if the red ring's here, hey.
Yeah,
awesome,
they're definitely ring hunting. They know they're not too comfortable fighting with ropes without a ring, so they're probably hoping for a fast item.
Dying again, that's a rough room to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can clip into the block there, that actually is a big deal. You can get clipped into one of the 2 blocks, and save yourself some trouble.
Decided to use a potion and try to clear that room.
Wow, all in on the ring theory.
Yep. Meanwhile, Rambly finding another heart container. He can get the magical sword for sure by now.
Maybe. It could still be 14 hearts, unfortunately.
That would be a huge troll if that's true.
Happens more often than not, seemingly odd as it is. I think Fred's got a little bit of magic worked into the code there, but...
I would definitely go and try and grab it if I do not have a ring. Ooh.
Dying
And
at the
he
compass
got...
through.
Oh, that's annoying. MPainTrain still trying to deal with those blue dark nuts. I was gonna say iron knuckles, but that's a different game.
I wouldn't put it behind Fred because he didn't believe me whenever we first had the sword shuffle, and it was always 11 hearts for the magical sword. After about 11 or 12 seeds in a row, I'm like, there's got to be something wrong here. And as it turns out, he didn't actually put a seed in there, so it just auto-set itself to 11 hearts. I wasn't complaining because then in the ensuing seeds, it was always 14, but such is life.
Alright, so which dungeons is Rambly missing now?
Rambly is missing 4, 7, and 8. The only one that has not been discovered is level 8, and I believe hasn't actually explored most of the forest, or at least hasn't burned it, so should quickly find level 8.
Yeah,
and
so
have no
as
issue
he goes
with
to
that.
the silver arrow, he'll probably come across level 8. He's
All
gonna
in.
try and...
Rhea grumbles in the dead woods. Thanks, old man. Appreciate
We
it.
didn't know that. Oh, meanwhile he finds the same room. He's gonna try and clip.
Not there. You don't want to. You're gonna get stuck.
No, he's not.
You can do double.
That's a nice clip. He's
Sometimes
better
you
at
can get
clipping
stuck.
the ladder than I am.
Ladder clip's a good thing. Ludicrous speed. Go.
Yeah, MPainTrain didn't finish level 4 because he found out the same room and he couldn't clip over it. So Rambly decided to kill them with a sword, where bombs might be more useful.
And switches over.
Yeah, he can take a hit now, so he should finish.
He's
it with
listening
a
to
sword.
you.
Yeah. There we go. He's catching up. While
And
MPainTrain
directly-
is trying to locate the ring.
Look at that, -0. Pretty good.
So he should be on his way to grab the silver arrow now.
Absolutely. Let's see if this is the item room here. It's stairs. Finds the item. It is the
it's
raft.
That's not
Horrible
something you
time
wanna find.
investment. And
Yeah.
at this point, I guess is searching for a heart. I don't know what else to be doing at this point.
Yeah, and he doesn't know if he finds another heart, he can't even pick up the magic sword.
Right. Which is again why gambling on the magic sword
Rambly
is such a big
gonna
deal.
use a world clip.
Nice. The little ladder wrap is always nice.
Or is he gonna skip over? Yeah, he's gonna skip over.
So I mean, this is equalizing out pretty quickly.
He's gonna
This level
find...
8's gonna be found here.
Yeah, he's gonna find level 8. And he has pretty good items to finish level 8. There's actually nothing that can stop him there.
Oh, I already knew where level 8 was. Never mind. I didn't realize that he'd already found level 8. So yeah, he knows where all the dungeons are. Just 7 and 8 left. And it makes the option to not item hunt.
Doesn't know the layout of level 8 because he just bombed a wall which is never gonna contain a passageway.
Did either of them ever find the item in level 5? I don't know. At this point...
I don't think so, but we know that the item is the any key due to a hint crimson.
That is correct. So that means Red Ring is for sure at level 9.
What was the second item in level 8? I don't
The
remember.
wand.
The wand.
So Red Ring is for sure in level 9.
Well, they're gonna be very disappointed.
Dig, he is looking for a heart. He's trying to get Magical Sword. Yes. I don't know what else you'd be doing, Dig, for level 6 so much.
Yeah. And he doesn't know that he can't get it yet, so it's a huge time investment for nothing. On that part, Rambly definitely has the advantage.
And because it's one of those awesome Fred seeds, the only way to get to the Red Ring is through one of Zelda's rooms.
That would be amazing.
Or one of Ganon's rooms. It's blocked by one of the two.
Blocked by Ganon, but they can kill Ganon though. If they are,
Yeah.
if they know how to stun lock him, they should be able. That's for real. It's also interesting to see that this is a very low rugby seed, so neither of the players has actually bought a hint.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what MPainTrain's doing. Got the heart. Got the item. Got the Triforce. Finally upping. A lot of time spent there.
That.
I assume I'm going to go back over, try for the Magical Sword, be extremely disappointed. No, not going to. Not sure. Gonna go back to level 5 for the item, maybe, at this point.
You're gonna get the any key? I would not go for the any key if I got 8 keys.
Nope.
And if I were Rambly, I definitely would not go, because he is in very good shape with keys.
Yeah, just got the level 8 Triforce. Gonna head over to level 7 right now. In really good shape. And level 9 is right by level 7, so...
At this point, he's using a Whistle Warp. And... well, that didn't do much good.
Went right to level 8. Went right back to where we started. I assume I'm going to try to go to level 3.
Yeah, he's going to go to level 1 for the Magic Sword.
Oh, I'm going to try for the Magic Sword
Yeah,
again.
he's going to try for the Magic Sword. Well, we'll figure out if he can pick it up now. Oh, it would be a troll if he couldn't.
Yeah, one of those 14 heart magical swords.
Yeah. We're going to find
with
out.
A red ring buried
Oh,
in...
and he can get it. Alright, he can get it.
Okay.
So he
It's still
definitely
pretty
has
brutal.
the edge now. He's better on bombs, he's better on keys, and he's better on weapons. The only advantage MPainTrain has so far is he's got 1 Triforce to go. And Rambly also has only 1 Triforce to go.
Yep, both have level 7.
No, MPainTrain has got to go to level 4.
4, I'm sorry, level 4. Yeah. level 7 for.
I think the reason why Rambly kept level 7 last because it's close to 9.
Yeah, it's always a good choice.
And he can hop right over. So Rambly really catching up. He was way behind. And right now it's anybody's game again. But then again, it all comes down to level 9. They both have enough the other ring. MPainTrain has to kill blue Wizards in 5 hits with the sword, and Rambly can basically kill them with 3.
Well, here's the other thing: potions. I don't know that either of them has a potion left, and I
don't think so.
MPainTrain's got money to buy one, but Rambly does not at the moment, which is again a big deal with not having a ring available.
The other thing is those fires. They're also present in level 9. It's going to be fairly easy for Rambly to kill them with a possible bomb drop. If MPainTrain decides to do so, he has to use the silver arrow, because with a white sword, they'll just split up in 2 keys.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Can use the wand trick to try to do that, but sometimes that's difficult to execute.
Oh, and he found the Triforce really fast. He's on his way to level 9.
Ooh, them gold splits. Minus 7 minutes right now.
Yeah, Rambly is really catching up fast.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
as
just
soon as
again
he found
that's
the ladder, it was a go. He found the ladder and he was just going on lightning speed, catching up. And
right, and that's like I was saying before. I mean, we had a Triforce at 17 minutes, one at 46, then one at 52 where he found the ladder, and now it's 1 hour 6 minutes in, so 14 minutes for 6 Triforces. That is how big of a swing can happen from simply finding an item. So yeah, big deal.
When Rambly went to his menu, possibly to open up a map.
Ooh.
Right now he's going to try and make progression in level 9 with...
Oh man!
Room difference. So
what a starting room! A shutter door with a Patra.
Yeah,
oh man! And there's a big sign there. Whenever you don't have an up door, a lot of times Zelda is there.
Yeah, that's quite the possibility. Yes. Oh, and
but what a starting room! You have to start out with an expanding Patra in a ladder room, like.
And
oof.
without.
It's the Chevy room.
Yeah.
Is that the Chevy room? Oh my gosh. What a brutal room. Or NSU or Chevy, one of the two. It should be the Chevy room.
Alright, we're gonna see if he can hear Ganon. That's what he's gonna be looking for, the roar of Ganon.
Still could be Zelda over here. Let's see what happens if he tries bombing.
It's a possibility, because he can bomb in there.
Ooh!
Let's see. Yeah, he can go right here. Is he gonna check it out? And there's no. Oh, this is interesting.
Also, access from the wow.
Access from the right. The beast awaits in northeast, so he's on the right way.
Wow, yeah, that is.
I would go
almost
down
for sure Zelda's room. I say that.
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure, but I mean, one-way access. Ooh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I would be checking some of these staircases for a red ring.
Yeah, definitely. But on the other hand, he's in the northeast of the skull. He might be able to try and find Ganon as fast as possible.
Very true. Go left, yeah. Meanwhile, MPainTrain heading over to the fountain, and then will be making his way to level 9 as he had found the Triforce in level 4, just to get there without dying.
He's gonna run into the same problem with the Petra.
Yes, unfortunately.
Let's see how he deals with it.
Luckily has the wand to basically do the same level of damage as the magical sword, and Rambly does have a potion. I guess picked one up without my knowledge there, so big deal there, having a potion. It looks like Rambly bought another one as well.
I've got the sound turned on
MPainTrain.
Rambly, so we can hear if he finds Ganon. If you will do the same thing for MPainTrain, then we will know who will find Ganon first.
Oh, it is the NSU room. So not the Chevy room, but still NSU room with an expanding Patra.
He's gonna die.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
There was no
that's
avoiding
brutal.
that.
Welcome to level 9. I am Patriot.
Oh,
I will
would
be
kill
your
those
guide.
If I was Rambly, I would kill those. So I have a general idea where Ganon is, seeing what he already explored and the hints. I mean, I'm
Yep.
not sure if the hints in level 9 are fake.
No,
I
they are
don't
not.
think so. Oh. Is he gonna kill
Another
the
one.
If he kills the Petra and re-enters the room, he might have a big chance of hearing Ganon.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's gives him access to the majority of the rooms that are left. So, definitely want to kill him.
So,
Need
if
to be able to
Ganon
bomb.
should be in one of these rooms and you would have killed him, would you go back and see if that room near the entrance was actually Zelda?
I would absolutely once I found Ganon do that. No
Alright,
questions
so-
asked.
Nope, there's no Ganon yet. Ooh. These weird ropes are just
Wow,
eating him
so-
alive.
The odd choice here by PainTrain goes
Yeah,
into
he's-
level 9. And leaves and goes
one
back.
of the items in 9 is the book.
Yes, book and the red ring. So only item not found is the red ring. How unfortunate.
So PainTrain is actually gonna try and find the item.
Yeah, back in level 5, going to be very disappointed to find out that it's
the Any key.
that is the Any key. Yep. Or no,
And
this is
he's
7.
the
I'm
one-
sorry. He's in 7 for the item. Even worse.
Still no Ganon roar though.
Yeah, it looks like he is in the top left corner of the northeast.
Or the bottom right. That
You would.
room next to Zelda's room. He hasn't
Yeah.
been there yet.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, that would be brutal if that's Ganon's room, and the only way to enter Zelda's room is from that same room. That's not where you want to be if you know where Ganon is. But then again, we still don't know if it's Zelda room. It's a high possibility, but it's
Well,
not
here's
a
the thing: is he still got to
100%
find Ganon? You could get there if you go right from here. The problem is, one bomb
Yeah.
makes this really difficult. You don't obviously want to waste that bomb, but
Ooh, is he? He's close to dying. He doesn't want to use a potion here.
no, I wouldn't either. At this point, I would probably take the death leave and go to the fountain and
Yeah.
come back.
And he's probably going to do the same thing. Yeah, you called it. He's going to heal up.
And probably go find some bombs. One bomb in level 9, not where you want to be. Not sure why we're killing Lionels, but
Maybe to get a bomb count going.
possibly, yeah.
And he's got to start from 1 because he did he took that intentional hit there, as you
Yeah.
can see. 2 and 1, 2,
1 0 2 1
3,
1 2 0.
and 4. Remember, there are fires in level 9, which he found, which also have the possibility of a bomb drop. And there's a disappointment for PainTrain.
Yeah, I mean, very unfortunate. Spending all that time. I mean, luckily it was pretty easy to find in level 7, but still searching hard for that ring, not coming up with it.
wonder if
Only
Rambly
dungeon left is 5, and it looks like he's going to go back to 5. I don't know that he found the hint that said it was the magical key. So,
I think it was him.
oh, he's going to check for the
Ah.
magical sword. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's gonna be another pain. Oh, well, he might actually. No, he can't.
Yeah, he's only got 11 hearts. Needs 13.
Yeah, we know it's not
Uh,
him.
Appointment continuing to stack here for
he's
PainTrain.
getting wrecked.
Indeed, on a train of pain. His name says it
Yeah.
all.
Only he's on the receiving end of the pain train. I wonder. I don't think that Rambly realizes there are fires there, which give him a possibility of a bomb.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, he's got
That's
his
all right.
counter going. Let's see. Let's just hope for him that Petra didn't decide to respawn.
Shouldn't, but odder things have happened.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's Fred's randomizer.
My favorite was Ganon respawn that I had once. Didn't even soft lock the game, just had to kill him twice to get to Zelda.
Oh yeah, I saw that. See, here are the virus. He just has to kill. There's a clock, so there is a possibility of the third enemy for a bomb. And he didn't get it. Oh, he
Get
got
it
the
on the
random
8th. There it is.
bomb. Nice. And another staircase. Is it gonna be the red ring though?
Great question. Probably a staircase, but you never know.
Yeah. That's an interesting choice, leaving the staircase.
Yeah, not going to the staircase is definitely an interesting choice.
We still haven't heard Ganon, so the top right or the bottom right is still a good possibility. And it's a staircase, as you called it. Meanwhile, MPainTrain managed to kill the Petra. The position Rambly is in is actually not bad if he can go one room to the right. There's still a possibility you might find Ganon there. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage in this room. There we go. We should hear Ganon. Yeah, he Ganon.
Okay.
There
So
we go. He found Ganon.
Excellent.
Right.
Now
Let's
it's
see
gonna
how he
find
deals with
Zelda.
Ganon. If he can stun lock him.
Does have a potion left too,
Yeah,
so that will
but
help.
remember, Ganon really hurts if he hits you head on. If you don't, there we go. That's what I meant. You rather want to get hit by his fireballs than Ganon himself.
Yeah, and another death by MPainTrain here. Unfortunately, Patra's
Yeah.
being too strong.
Petra's just annoying.
Definitely helps to,
Yeah,
I don't know if
you know
anybody's
the
got a
pattern of
link,
Ganon.
but knowing
And
the pattern of
Rambly
Ganon.
managed to kill Ganon.
Yep, did
Ganon
get it.
moves basically in a figure 8 pattern.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know Ganon's pattern, you definitely want to stay on the sides of the dungeon and probably, more preferably, on the left, just to avoid getting bodied.
Yeah, your best bet is to stay in a corner and spam your sword. So, now the big question is, are we right about Zelda? Rambly doesn't seem to realize it's a high possibility she's there.
Generally, when you get a room like that you can only access from one side, you probably
Yeah.
want to see if it's Zelda.
If I find a room like that, alarm bells will be ringing in my head, like, hey, that might be Zelda. So Rambly is now trying to find a shutter door, which opens immediately when he enters the room. If he finds a door like that, he knows it's going to be Zelda.
And wisely doing the smart choice and just running through rooms. Don't kill things. Just look for a shutter door. That's all you need to do.
This is the only room that I would kill, with possible bomb
Right.
drops and a staircase.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're running through and you're low on bombs and you run into a staircase, it's always worth taking the stairs.
Yeah.
But definitely do not want to waste your time killing rooms unless you're out of bombs and you're looking for one of the bomb drop rooms, perhaps.
And
But
as you can see, this is a shutter door that doesn't open immediately, so he knows this is not Zelda.
But some fires, will they be kind? Yes.
And, well, that's not Zelda either.
2 more shutter doors, not what we're looking for.
Well, my mic is still on the bottom right.
Yeah. Oh, did it? Okay. Not there. Gotcha.
Did MPainTrain figure out she's not there?
That is interesting, though. That's very rare that you have a room like that
Alright,
that's not
so
Zelda, but
there, that's interesting. So there's still an old man hiding in this dungeon, which, with the hint of where Zelda is.
maybe. What tells you now that Dig Dogger likes country music?
Well, at least you know what to play we're in. So that means that Zelda can be in the bottom of level 9, 2 tooth next to each other.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, with the way that the rooms are sometimes randomized, you can have, she could be anywhere, just because it could be a one-room access type of deal.
Meanwhile, MPainTrain making a
Finds the
huge
red
find,
ring. Red ring.
but he still has to find Ganon. So it's anybody's game now.
And Rambly, unfortunately, taking a lot of damage in that room. Gonna opt to, I guess, try to bomb left and then take the stairs.
Yeah, I would definitely run through rooms. Path of least resistance on this. This room is gonna kill him. Yeah, he's not gonna escape from this.
Almost had it.
Almost, almost. So it's still kind of a lottery. He's gonna heal up
Yes.
probably.
Rambly has killed Ganon already and is currently searching for...
Why did he up an A? What's he gonna do? Oh, that's big.
Ah, 50-50! Unfortunately, not enough. Gonna farm some rubles to try to get another potion.
Yeah.
Again, not a very smart shopkeeper, but I'm sure that they won't be arguing too much. MPainTrain should be getting actually fairly close to finding where Ganon is going this route, so...
So,
are you some kind of robot? That is probably the hint for Zelda right there.
Yeah. So, confession time for the chat. If the both potions are 50 rupees, which one of you would probably take the blue one anyway? Eight more rupees to go. Best bet is to find the screen with levers. They tend to drop a lot of rupees as well. Oh, double hearts. There we go. Dick Shake would buy the blue one. Why am I not surprised? One rupee short. That's mean. Both players are actually neck on neck. Close to each other.
Yeah, I mean, I would huge advantage right now to MPainTrain just having the red ring.
Yeah, I wouldn't say huge, because right now Rambly has a double potion and the magic sword, and he has killed Ganon, so...
Yeah, yes and no. A bad blue wizard room, though, and you can
he could
go
stop
south quick.
The red ring as well. He is not going for a heal up. That's interesting. So Zelda could also still be on the left.
Yeah, except MPainTrain knows where Zelda is, so all he's got to do is head to the
Zelda,
northeast. Yeah, all he has to do is head to the northeast and find Ganon.
All right.
Unfortunately, going the wrong direction.
Yeah, I missed the screen where MPainTrain found Zelda.
I did as well, but chat is saying that he found Zelda, so...
Is it the spiral staircase, though? I don't think anybody entered the spiral staircase.
MPainTrain did. It is a staircase, a regular staircase.
Okay, so then where is Zelda? Because I believe that...
A potion already being used because Blue Line Mullahs are troll. Unfortunately, there for Rambly, already burning through one of those. And to find a 5 ruby on top of it. Oh, found Zelda's normal room. Gotcha. Thank you for clarifying, K-Mike.
I was gonna say, because I saw both maps and I know that they both explored everything. So, is this the staircase with the red ring? That's something I do not know.
Yes, that is the staircase to the red ring right there, I believe.
So he's missing the red ring. He's skipping it. If he decides to enter here, he's gonna have his advantage back.
Yes. Looks like maybe?
Yeah, he is. There we go. That's huge.
Yeah, that's a huge thing right
the
there.
advantage is back on Rambly now.
So it looks like Zelda's either hiding in the far left column or the upper right corner.
Yeah, you called upper right. No, you're still in the
Um,
game.
Looks like a staircase maybe to get to her as well. A lot of these bombs along the left side have been bombed by Rambly already.
However,
But if you, as you can see,
Rambly
actually,
has no bombs.
already did the upper right corner for Rambly, so maybe just that left column is hiding Zelda. But yeah, no bombs is a little bit rough in level 9.
But he
Dig
knows
Shake
where
could
the
be in the
one with
tooth as
fires
well,
are.
yeah.
Yeah, I figured out he might be in the booth. Is he gonna get a lucky bomb drop, or is he gonna up an A and try again? Or not?
I don't know, that Vire room's close enough to start. I would probably be farming for bombs there, but
Yeah, I would up an A and try again. Definitely.
I would definitely not be sitting on that potion, because I would hate to be using that potion on accident.
Yeah. On the other hand, if he uses it on accident now, he's pretty tanky, so he should be fine.
That was the Land Molar room with the 5 rupee. Doesn't look like MPainTrain has any idea where Ganon is, and doesn't really know exactly what he wants to do.
I don't think MPainTrain also found a hint yet on where Ganon is.
Opting to skip the room there with the Vires with just 1 bomb.
And Rambly getting a lucky bomb drop from the orange wizards. As you can see, he's a lot less scared of wizards now that he got the red tunic.
Oh, absolutely.
There we
Just
go.
face tank
He
him.
found the original Zelda room again. And it's also on its original location. Oh no, one room up its original location, if I am correct.
Hint found for MPainTrain for where Ganon is. No bombs, unfortunately. Does get a drop though. Alright. I love when that happens.
So we're gonna figure out if...
Thank you, Lack. Yeah, so where is Zelda? That is the
Yeah,
question.
no idea.
I again think, well, nope, not here.
Nope. I think...
Could be along the top.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the way it looks now, it's either that bottom right corner, which I believe somebody said MPainTrain checked, or she's in the left column and you need a staircase to get there.
Yeah, MPainTrain indeed checked the bottom right corner. I saw his map. If I were him, I would go to the right.
Or the tooth. Everybody keeps pointing
Yeah.
out the tooth. Nobody's checked the tooth yet.
Oh, and that's a troll. So, remember when we said it can all come down to level 9? Well, here's
Yep.
your perfect example.
The great equalizer.
Is it? You could not bomb left, so there's no way to get to the tooth from there. Nope, he tried that. He
I
just
wonder if it's
realized
another
it-
staircase.
It's gonna be one of the staircases leading to Zelda, is it? But then again, it's also fun to see a full clear 9, so people know
You're right.
what the layout is of level 9. Ooh, surprise Petra.
Yeah, this is the one that ended up killing Rambly, so I wonder if it's the stairs to get to Zelda. Or if it's
knows?
just the drop room.
We had one drop room already. There we go, let's see.
Will we get the lucky
He's gonna
staircase?
check the right first. That's interesting. And it's not a surprise Petra.
Nice.
So it's not the top right. We know that
But-
for a fact now.
If it turns out that those stairs are the way to Zelda, then technically that room is the way to Zelda, which would be
That's
kind of
true.
interesting. The odds of that.
If I were Rambly, I would have used a potion by now.
Yeah, you can take one more hit though.
Yeah, but still. What if there's a surprise wizard on the other side of the stairs? Is he gonna take it? Yes. Right, let's see if this takes him to Zelda. It does take him to the tooth, though.
Ooh.
Oof, he's gonna go right here. No, go
Is
right.
it the
Right,
tooth?
no, go to the right.
Can't go right. Yeah, you have to go left. Or you have to go to the right. You can't go to the left, rather.
Keys. Is it gonna be? Oh no, no, it's not. It's not. It's not in the.
It's not. She is in the left column. That is brutal.
That is
So-
amazing. He almost has a full clear 9.
Holy cow.
Wow. Speak of your little 9s.
And what if he did not check down? What if the magical staircase to go to the left column is in that bottom tooth? Double magical staircase requirements.
Wow.
It is possible.
Yeah. Isn't he glad he didn't use that token now that I would have used? Well, it's still anybody's game. MPainTrain is still trying to find Ganon. So, as you can see, when he finished level 8, he got his 8th Triforce piece, he had a gold split at 1 hour. He's already having a 30-minute level 9. That's how nasty level 9s can be. And it doesn't seem he's keeping a map, because he just entered the red ring room again. This might be the magical staircase. I don't think. Oh, this is the room he just died in, so I wonder if he's gonna try and bomb. Oh, he's got a lucky bomb drop. You're gonna have to try and bomb left. Find the way left.
There he was
go.
in this. Yeah. Finally able to get left.
He should be able to find her fairly soon now. Oh, and he needs another bomb. No, that's not her either. Oh my god.
She is in the very bottom. You've got to clear that room to get to her, I think.
Oh, this is amazing.
There's only one other possible room on the map, and it's got a door thing going down, so I don't believe that's it either.
No. Oh, this
Wow,
is amazing.
what a 9.
This is an amazing 9. This is incredible. So, by the looks of it, it's gonna be Rambly who's gonna advance in the winner's bracket, unless there's a miracle about to happen.
Highly doubtful.
I mean, like, his game could crash, though.
I guess so.
Yeah, there we go. There she is.
There's Zelda.
Wow,
Looks like there
there's
was a
Zelda.
staircase over there, but
Yeah, that's true.
who knows where that was.
There we go. GG to Rambly.
Good game. 1-9. Full clear. Gotta love it. Meanwhile, MPainTrain does find Zelda. Or not Zelda, but Ganon, rather.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. So, let's see if we can get Rambly in here and ask him if he decided to take the tourist route for all you viewers out there.
Quite the comeback. Again, just shows that anything's possible. Again, not having two Triforces at finally at 46 minutes, and then within 20 minutes finished up 7 levels, and even with a really, really bad level 9 overall, with the way that Zelda was positioned, magical sword and found the red ring and managed to get through it. So pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome to see that from what seemed like an impossible place to catch up, he did catch up, and yeah, he basically pulled a win in.
I mean, if you look at it, they were within 2 minutes or a minute and a half of each other, finishing up all 8 of the regular Triforces. Again, with MPainTrain having a pretty large advantage finding the ladder much earlier in the seed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately spent a lot of time going back level 6, level 7, and level 5.
It kind of
looking
reminds me
for
of the
items.
race I did yesterday with Dick Shake. Also from pretty much impossible place, still manages to win.
Right. And here, another good point, no keys left for MPainTrain, right?
Yeah, and it just proves that in Randomizer anything can happen still. Even if you think you're far behind, just keep going, it might still pay off after all.
I actually don't think MPainTrain needs keys. He's actually bombed into the left column already, and I believe you bomb all the way down, or maybe there was a key.
Yeah. Well, let's see if MPainTrain decides to take a less tourist approach of 9. So what's our next race on the agenda? I know there are 2 more races today.
Looks like Putz and Lacemy at
And
9:30.
Barua and RC Drone. Yeah, they're gonna go at 6:30.
And then there's 3 more races today, and then we got Rick and Zardia
Yeah, that's
racing at 11.
it's gonna be a pain trying to follow this all because, well, I'm European and those times are actually 6 hours before my time. So
Ouch. Yes.
yeah, I'm gonna try to comment the game between Laserme and Putz just because I know how Putz is and I just love the guy, how he rages sometimes. But it's gonna be pretty much it's gonna be at 3:38.
Ouch.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is one of those seeds. If Putz would be playing this, well, you know.
yeah. We might have to mute his stream.
Yeah,
permanently.
exactly.
Sorry, this is definitely not PG-3,
But don't
PG-13,
worry,
or anything in
that's
between.
basically why we love watching the guy. I mean, people who love Putz know about this, and they just love watching him.
Yeah, I do enjoy watching Putz. He is actually a very, very, very good and competent player. Just gets very frustrated very easily, but
Yeah.
he is incredibly good at Randomizer. So don't let his demeanor fool you at all.
He is
He is
basically
very
like me. When something does not go his way or my way, I can also rage pretty bad. So
Yes, it's okay. It's better to rage at a game than something else. So
yeah, that's true. In the meantime, he is very close again in MPainTrain.
I still see Putz all the time when I fight Goma in Zelda 2. Yes, Dick Shake.
Nice Dick Shake. Very
I
nice.
want you guys to find a way to get Putz on a Zelda 2 randomizer, and then we need to record it and upload it to YouTube, and we will get
No,
an award for the greatest comedy
You would
ever
get
made.
banned from YouTube with that kind of language.
Let's put adult content on there. You'll be all right.
Oh, I did a blind race with Putz once, and it was Battle of Olympus, so you can imagine what would happen. Meanwhile, we have somebody joining us here on Discord.
Yo.
Hello,
hey,
Rambly.
congratulations on your win.
Yeah, thank you. I was genuinely surprised that I won after that level 9. I was pretty sure I was dead.
Well, I mean, just to put some perspective in for you, you got your second Triforce at 46 minutes. MPainTrain had already found the ladder way earlier and got his 4th, and within 20 minutes you picked up the rest of the Triforces, and you actually got your 8th a minute and a half faster. Unfortunately, MPainTrain took some options of fully exploring level 6 for the item, which turned out to be a bust.
Oh, yeah.
And so went to 5, went to 7, went to 6 looking for the red ring. Did not find it.
Damn.
and did not find enough hearts for the magical sword. It gave you a pretty heavy advantage there, having that magical sword going into level 9. So.
Yeah, there was actually at some point that we both thought that, well, you were never gonna catch again, but then you magically pulled out something from your hat, and well, you basically took the win.
Yeah, I was, you know, I think that I kind of gambled a lot. Like, I just figured I wouldn't find the red ring, and I figured it wasn't worth looking. I figured, you know, I already knew where the magical sword was, so that helped a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and it turned out that the white sword was actually next to the magic.
Yeah.
sword.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and you found that
saw
right
you-
away.
you tried getting the magical sword first, so we knew that if MPainTrain would try and grab it with 11 hearts, that you wouldn't be able to get it. And you decided to go back when you had 2 more hearts, and luckily you could get it, but there's still a possibility that you couldn't. So we actually have no idea if it could be done with 12 hearts or just 13. We'll keep it at 13 for now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, good choice there not to go back into those other dungeons and gamble. Generally, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you guys, it ended up being a high magical heart seed with a trolley 9 and very low money from the secrets.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was like, what, 65 for the 100 or something?
Yeah, 65, 25, and 12.
Damn, yeah.
And no keys for MPainTrain. Again, he's already been to the top left column, so he could get back there. He just has to figure out where the staircase was.
Yeah, he doesn't know that. Because he still thinks Zelda might be in the bottom tooth.
Yeah, what a spot for Zelda, though. That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm sure the viewers in the chat enjoyed your level 9. I mean, you showed everyone also who don't play Zelda how level 9 looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a full map, that's for sure.
Except one room.
Except for one room.
I was actually legitimately scared that, like, I just didn't see the the door to that room, and I, like, totally overlooked it, and, like, Zelda wasn't going to be on the left column, she was going to be near the eye, but I got lucky, so.
Wow, this is actually amazing. 1.5 hour seed, MPainTrain is 1 hour and 41 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you were both in 9 at like an hour 10.
Yeah.
Level 9 can be so brutal.
We basically called it halfway the race. It's all going to come down to level 9 most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, we were proven right. MPainTrain actually found the red ring before you, so we kind of took the advantage back to him, but you already had killed him before him.
Yeah.
So it was still 50-50. And you had the key advantage. You had 13, I believe, level 9, and MPainTrain only 8. And well,
Yeah, I was really stubborn about using keys for the first 8 dungeons.
Yeah.
Like, if I could find another path, I usually look for one, and that
well,
paid
it
off
turned out to be
actually.
the right choice. MPainTrain just ran into a problem that he doesn't have a key. He doesn't know he doesn't any more keys, but still.
As long as he can go up and left from here, then he should be able to get where he needs to go to find.
Still, my compliments for MPainTrain. Try to do level 9 with a white sword when you're not one of the most freaking players.
It's rough.
I mean, like, you can see he's not used to finding wrist roads that often.
Yeah, I part of the reason I went for the magic sword is because I didn't have the red ring, you know. So I figured if I didn't get, like, some kind of something powerful, like, I was gonna get, like, destroyed in level 9.
Yeah,
Some kind of upgrade.
I mean, like, that's a pretty decent assumption. I mean, like, I am also one of those players who, if I have to go into 9 with a green tree, well, I'm basically fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll basically go like butts all of a sudden then.
I wonder if these are the stairs right here that go right above Ganon or Zelda, because there was a set of stairs there.
You can't bomb there, so it's actually that one bomb roll. If he finds that bomb roll, it's interesting to know that he doesn't even have enough bombs to go down.
Yeah, that's true also, unfortunately.
So he doesn't have a key and he's gonna run out of bombs. Also, none of them both have not found the compass. Which is also interesting to note.
Let's see what he decides to do here.
I don't know. He's definitely.
That's
got
the
enough bombs.
only set of stairs I believe that haven't been taken in the game, though, is the one with the 6 blue wizrobes. So let's see if he can get in there. Nope, he's just gonna exit. Don't know that he has a potion left, so that's probably why he's not attempting to clip.
He's gonna go up. Oh, he's gonna figure out that he's definitely out of bombs now.
No bombs, no keys. leaves a heart on the ground.
He
Not where you want to
did
be.
bomb to the left here, though.
Yeah,
That's
he
interesting.
can get, like I said, as long as he has bombs, he can get to her. But
Get lucky on
unfortunately,
the Witch route, though. If he doesn't get to. Oh, and he is lucky. Don't die. Don't die.
oh,
No.
oh,
No.
Oh,
Oh.
no!
No. Oh, that's painful.
The dot quit, unfortunately, from
Oh.
MPainTrain.
That's.
Oh.
Oh, that's so. Wow. He had the bombs to finish it now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The forfeit
Wow.
coming out of MPainTrain here. Very frustrating though when that happens.
Yeah. And it was so close. If he wouldn't have died, was able to go down, he would have made it. There were still some annoying rooms though to go through, but wow. So I guess he got run over by his own train, huh?
I guess so. Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, the early lead, the early ladder find, and once again, just that level 9, man.
Yeah.
Level 9 kills.
Yeah.
Pretty rough. So welcome, Mr. MPainTrain. Your comments on your game?
That 9 was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really rough.
First room you can walk into, and I got killed by a Patra because I had to get the red ring.
Yeah, you actually did manage to find a ladder early on. So from the start of the game, you kind of had the slight advantage over Rambly. And it was interesting to see that you decided to explore every dungeon. Did you decided to do that because you wanted to find the ring?
Yeah, actually, I screwed up and went back to, I think it was 6, thinking I hadn't gotten the Triforce. I wasted probably 5 to 10 minutes going out of the way and getting that.
So,
Oh,
Dick Shake,
okay.
there's your answer.
Yeah,
Dick Shake
we were
was
wondering what you were doing there.
back in
But yeah.
6. So Dick Shake finally has his answer now.
Yeah, I should have gone back to 4. I didn't get the recorder till late, so mobility was awful. I actually got that by going back into, I think it was 6.
Yeah. You were also fairly unlucky on the magical sword.
Yeah. What was it? Do we know?
Rambly got it with 15 hearts,
13.
I believe.
13, I
hearts.
think.
So you were too short.
Yep. And I mean, I felt good in the beginning. I was blowing through the Triforces.
Yeah, you were actually in the lead, because when you had 4 Triforces, Rambly only managed to pick up 1. But as soon as he found the ladder, yeah, he just basically plowed through every level like, yeah, I would say a freight train, but that would be... But still, it was also interesting to see that none of you decided to explore Death Mountain early on, trying to find White Sword. What were your thoughts behind that?
I don't know. I think part of the reason was that I wanted to make sure I had plenty of bombs. I had trouble getting bombs like that whole seed, honestly. Like, cause like I kept trying to like get the 10th enemy has the bomb, and I would always get hit. So
Yeah,
Right.
we noticed that as well. The beginning was also interesting to see. You both took different directions, and Rambly actually had an early access to bombs because he had the sword like 5 to 10 minutes before MPainTrain.
Mm.
So that was interesting to see.
Oh, yeah.
MPainTrain
I
actually
found
had your
bombs in
advantage.
7, I think, right?
Yeah, your advantage came from having the candle, so you basically found every dungeon before Rambly did. So it was pretty interesting to see your guys race. It was pretty, yeah, it was really head-to-head.
A question for you, MPainTrain. In retrospect, trying to get through level 6 with the wood sword, knowing that the white sword was somewhere 5 spots over on Death Mountain, is that something that would change future to go get the white sword? Because with that, that blue dark nut room
Killed
blocking
me?
access. Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of curious why you didn't go. You know where the white is, and you had bombs to clear the rest of Death Mountain. I figured the white sword would be a little bit more of an advantage there, but just curious what your thoughts are on that.
Well, I didn't have any bombs left. I ran out of bombs twice in that region when I went up there for it. And there were a couple times where I thought I was going to clear that room in 6 pretty easily because I got it down to 2, and then I got wrecked by them. So I think you might notice, I think I went into 6, had some bombs, and left, and then went and finally found the white sword after I found the magical. So I think Yeah, lack of bombs definitely was a problem in in 9 and in Death Mountain. I was hoping to get the recorder earlier to be able to go back up there.
Gotcha.
That never happened, so that didn't help either. The pick a road didn't really help, seeing they were all within one
Right.
tile of each other, except for the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, that happens a lot of the time. But I guess a quick tip for you. I mean, level 6 right outside, there were 5 blue moblins, and you could have just constantly reloaded that screen by getting to 6 and killing all of them and coming back out. It could have gotten some bombs that way.
I tried that with one, except it was only one blue Octorok, and I was like, I'm wasting too much time on this.
Still my compliments though. You went
Yeah.
into 9 with a white sword and a green tunic. I mean, I wouldn't even dare to attempt that. So
Yes, Blanke would still be farming 5 rupees for a blue ring.
I would definitely save up money for the blue ring. That's
Those secret rubies were found a big one, but the other two.
65.
Oh my god.
65, 25, and 12.
Also interesting.
And the
to
blue
see
ring was
250. And the
yeah.
only shop we actually saw for the blue ring was deep into Death Mountain. So
yeah, it was on screen B1. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was the rare shop, and it was 250.
right. It seems like Crimson stopped streaming, so I'm gonna head off and walk my dog, and probably be back later for the next race.
All right.
Maybe I will be commentating the one from Butts in a few hours from now. I mean, like 5 hours from now. I don't know who's gonna commentate the next one. That's gonna be Peria versus RC Drone. There is actually
TGE
Green
and somebody.
and somebody. Well, if he's alone, I'll probably hop in. If not, I'm gonna wait for the one from Butts.
Alrighty, well, thanks, guys. Good race. It was very entertaining to watch. Actually, it came down to the wire. Level 9, man. It's again, you guys were a minute and a half between each other on your last Triforces. So again, it's just level 9 every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been very funny.
I should have had another 5 minutes, I feel like, if I hadn't gone back to 6 and actually went back to 4 too. That's what kills me.
It was really
Yeah.
frustrating to see you die in that last room where you got the bomb drop, because you actually needed 3 bombs. If you would have gone straight down, you would have found Zelda.
Yep.
So I could have sworn I bombed in that room once before and it didn't blow up.
That does happen, actually. On more than one occasion, I have lost a race due to a bomb null not blowing
yeah,
up.
me
So
too. So basically, that's just Fred saying to you, haha.
Yeah, seriously.
all right, guys, I'm gonna head off. But
Yeah.
thanks for
Thanks
having me
for
commentate and stuff.
It was fun, yeah.
Good race, Rambly.
Yeah,
Pain
me
Train?
too. Sorry about the level 9. It was brutal.
I took it easy on you, MPainTrain.
Not
Too much.
I'm gonna do his Vonky's commentary and get back at him.
maybe. Okay, we did talk about your name a little bit, and you got run over by your own MPainTrain in line, but still.
Seriously, I definitely did.
You gotta watch the stream. It's actually pretty fun.
I will do that. Thanks.
Thank you guys for racing, and I'll see you guys later.
Later.
Bye bye.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Once again, we realized this was last minute that we switched from Jamstream over to mine, but thank you everyone for stopping by and supporting the runners, supporting the commentators. Definitely be sure to check back with Jamstream in about an hour and a half. We will be having our next race. Once again, that will be between Parhua and RC Drone. So once again, 6:30 at twitch.tv/JamEvler. One last time, give the runners and the commentators a follow as well. And thank you everyone for stopping by.